We are taught from the moment we can speak that money is oxygen, that without it, we suffocate. We spend 40 years in the grave of an office cubicle, trading our heartbeats for digital numbers on a screen. Also, we can buy a life we are too tired to enjoy. But what if the system is wrong? In 2000, a man named Daniel Suelo walked to a highway in Utah, reached into his pocket, and left his last $9 on a public phone. He didn't have a plan. He didn't have a safety net. He decided to see if the earth would provide for a man who refused to pay for his existence. Today, we go beyond the grave of capitalism to learn how to live a balanced life when you have absolutely nothing, and why that makes you the richest person on earth. The first secret to a balanced life without money is changing your currency. Most people trade time for money. Suelo traded money for presents. When you remove the pressure of the next bill, the next rent payment, or the next status symbol, your brain exits survival mode and enters observational mode. You begin to see the abundance that society calls waste. You find food in the wild, shelter in the caves, and community in the unwanted. Balance isn't found in a bank account. It's found in the alignment of your physical body with the natural rhythm of the planet. How do you survive without a cent? You lean on the 3 pillars. First, skill. Knowledge is the only wealth that can't be stolen or taxed. Knowing how to grow food, how to heal your body with herbs, and how to build a fire is more valuable than $1 million in a collapsed economy. Second, minimalist equilibrium. A balanced life requires you to distinguish between need and want. The grave is full of people who died wanting more. The living find peace in needing less. Third, the gift economy. Suelo lived by a rule: never buy, never sell, never barter, only give and receive. When you live as a ghost in the system, you realize that the world is full of surplus. By taking only what is given, you remove the greed that unbalances the soul. The modern world is loud. It screams at you to buy, to consume, to compete. This noise is what causes the imbalance in our mental health. Living without money buys you the one thing billionaires can't afford: absolute silence. In that silence, you find your health. You find that your anxiety was never about who you are. It was about what you couldn't afford. When you realize the grave of debt is an illusion, you finally start to breathe. You don't have to live in a cave to find balance. But you do have to stop letting money be the master of your joy. David Chen, an immigrant, slept in his car for 427 nights before his breakthrough, proving that the deepest roots grow in the darkest soil. He found his strength not when he got rich, but when he realized he could survive with nothing. Your net worth is a ghost. Your life is the reality. Subscribe to Beyond the Grave. Don't spend your soul.